So, hello, I am HEDGIE here, and we are playing Mass Effect today. This is my first playthrough video ever. It will certainly be my first, Mass Effect. I'll at least do the first game, maybe two, but, I don't know, just playing that Dragon Age game made me got me thinking about Mass Effect, so I figured I'd play it and, have some fun with it, and something a little bit different for a game I've played like 11 times before, so let's do this. Just like Dragon Age, this is another series I have infinite amount of love for. However, unlike
please log in to access your profile.
Let's go with Montaigne. Sounds like a good name. Anyway, unlike Dragon Age, however, I actually have issues with Mass Effect's combat, for one. Like, one I actually have issues with. Whereas Dragon Age, I think everything was done right. Your combat was decent. Whereas this one, I actually have issues with it. Mind you, this was the first kind of shooter game I have ever played besides something like Call of Duty or Doom. So, it is very, different in that aspect, The only other third-person shooter I had ever played in my life was Resident Evil 4. So, let's do this. Montaigne. What class to pick today? What class to pick? Let's see.
Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service history.
Now, I like these intros. Everybody you get different things. However, I like Spacer. Because at least Spacer, you still have a parent. Like, all of these give you, like, nice little things to happen later. But Spacer actually deals with, like, 3. Like, you actually get to talk to your mom in 3, and that's kind of cool. So, but since I'm not going to play 3 because my computer, I don't know if my computer could run it, let's go Earthborn.
Confirm psychological profile.
So, am I going to be hard ass? Am I war hero or soul survivor? Let's do soul survivor.
Confirm military specialization.
Now, here are the classes. I don't know. I have done soldier, where is it? Infiltrator, and Vanguard. Wait, not engineer. Yeah, sorry. Soldier, Infiltrator, and Vanguard, and Sentinel. Sentinel was the last time usually I've, just stick with Infiltrator and Soldier. Those are the ones I play the most. Here are all about shotguns. Should we do Vanguard? I don't know. With biotics? Let's do Vanguard today.
Facial identification.
So let's change my appearance because I'm really a sucker for customization. Alright, that's how I do that. Okay. I'm good with the general face shape. Let's do hair real fast. What kind of beard do I want? General scruff? Nah, we'll do that. What about brow? Nah. See, this one I used for like my first 6 playthroughs of just this hair. You know what? I've never done this look before. Let's do this one. Alright, I got a good, decent, new look for this guy. Let's go to eyes real fast. I probably should have done character customization on my own. But, let's do blue. I'm a sucker for the green. There we go. We'll go with that. But, you know, we'll just go through this real fast. Alright, I got my dude. Alright, we're good.
Profile reconstruction complete.
And accept. And confirm.
Identification confirmed.
And, yeah, normal. Of course. And subtitles, yes. Autosave, squad power is active. Target assist. And let's go. Alright, let's accept. I don't know, I've always loved the, like, just the design, like, you know, Dragon Age, I really love the sci-fi design for, you know, Mass Effect, so, alright, we got a cutscene. I'll shut up for a second.
Well, what about Shepard? Earthborn, but no record of his family.
Doesn't have one. He was raised on the streets, learned to look out for himself.
He saw his whole unit die on a cruise. He could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
So, you know, I don't really know what to talk about. You know, I got this game in front of me. I'm playing again for the 11th time, and I don't know what to talk about. You know, besides the game, obviously. But we'll see how it goes. Well, I do love, like, you know, the alien designs, the Normandy design. I really love. I actually like its design more than I like Normandy 2. However, Normandy 2's interior is so much better. Also, I don't have that stupid elevator that takes forever. Oh, I hate the elevators. I hate the elevators in this game. I would replay this game if I would rebuy this game if they said, you know, like, oh, we don't have the elevators in here because they take so long to do. However, they are sort of redeemed by occasionally when you're standing in elevators on the Citadel, you'll get your allies to bullshit, or you'll hear info from the news stations, which will actually unlock missions for you, which I actually like that. I like that. Also, the fact that Seth Green is in here is amazing. The fact that, you know, he's your buddy throughout the games is also amazing.
2, 1.
Whoosh. Yes, I just did a whoosh sound. I know.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the...
I do really like their wheel. Like, their wheel is a good thing, because you have good, okay, bad, and then your questions. So, usually. So, let's do overrated.
You always expect the worst.
Well, bad feelings are an occupation.
Now, in games, as I have grown older,
reason,
unless it's something like Saints Row or GTA, which I'm actually not a big GTA fan, I greatly prefer Saints Row if I want open world chaos. But in general, I usually play as the noble hero. Like as a kid, I would, play Fable all the time, and God, I've played Fable way too many times, and I would just like rob and kill and beat everything. But I can't do that anymore because my moral compass doesn't allow me to. so I can make like the asshole decisions, but I don't like, you know, hurting people anymore. I think that's funny.
Great. You pissed the captain off, and now I'm going to pay for it.
Don't blame me. The captain's always in a bad mood.
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
So let's see what do we got. Alright. I always have to appreciate the fact that there were codexes added to the to all these games, because it was really nice to
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc.
Alright, apparently I don't remember my command. Oh, it's E.
What do you think, Commander?
E is interaction. Okay. I haven't played Mass Effect on my computer in a really long time.
I sincerely hope you're
so I
kidding.
apologize.
Your real action
Oh
usually
god,
ends with
there's
me
a grenade, I
patching
just
up
threw it
in the
off.
infirmary.
That's actually really funny.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool, even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Do your job, follow my orders, and there won't be any problems.
Easy for you
I don't
to
know.
say.
Usually people have more to talk about because I've watched some Let's Plays or whatever, and they're always chatting, but it's just me talking, and all I have to talk about is a game, which I know 80% of this series inside and out, but it's still, I don't know, it's weird to try to talk about it, you know?
Don't worry, sir.
And don't worry, I'm not only going to cover BioWare games, I promise. Just because my first video and my first Let's Play video are on, you know, a BioWare game, does not mean I'm only going to do, like, I want to do run a playthrough of, Red Faction. You know, the original Red Faction. Because, I actually really liked it. I thought I would play through the Red Faction series in general, and I played one, and I really liked it. Then I played Guerrilla, and, I just didn't. Like, I don't know, I guess I got trapped. I just felt like I didn't have anything to do. Like, I know that's wrong. From any Red Faction fans will probably tell me I'm a complete idiot and I have no idea what I'm doing with that game. And you're right, I don't. But I got to a point where I had no missions and I was just bored. So I haven't picked it up again.
They say it's a paradise.
So, I don't know. But I want to, because I know it's part, you know, done by the same people who did Saints Row, and, you know, some of the games, you know, trailers have interested me, and so, I don't know.
But how safe is it really?
For anybody wondering, my types of video games are all mostly, like RPGs and shooters are my main thing, mostly action RPGs, Skyrim, Kingdom of Amalur, Dragon Age, Mass Effect, things like that. However, I've only recently gotten into turn-based strategies. Within the,
I already figured that out.
I don't know, within the last, like, last year, honestly, I've really gotten into, like, turn-based games, like XCOM, Enemy Unknown. I suck at that game so much, but I really like it.
I don't like being kept in the dark.
I really like it, and I don't know if I'll ever beat the game because I always end up dying and getting frustrated with it, but, you know, I really like it. And things, like, Divinity Original Sin. I really like that game.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
You know, it's a really good RPG, and, you know, I can definitely appreciate it, whereas, you know, I'm a little overwhelmed. I'm a little bit more simple, and I am a little overwhelmed with everything that you can do in, you know, Divinity Original Sin, but I still really like it. Now, I just recently got 2 last week, and I've been playing it, and I much prefer 2, simply because of the, you know, like the little narration and the characters, and you know, the characters talking back to you and giving you crap, and you're not just, you know, am I going to make my second character agree or disagree with my first one? So I do muchly prefer 2. And just yesterday I bought a game called Grim Dawn. This is a nice little game. I'm actually really liking it. The most way I can describe it is it's Diablo with in a sort of Western post-apocalyptic state is the only way I can tell it, or not so much Western. I don't know. I have like blunderbusses and flintlock pistols and whatever, but it's still, you know. But I have things like, you know, buzzsaw, you know, swords or whatever you want to call them. But
I assume this is good for
I don't know.
Alliance.
I've just recently gotten into like turn-based games, and I suck at them. I'm bad at turn-based games, but I'm still really enjoying them.
Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground.
I'm still Sunday to get determined. I'm still Sunday determined to
Nihilus will accompany you to
get the N7 tattoo.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain,
Still,
we got a problem.
You know, I've got a bunch
What's
of
wrong,
nerd
Joker?
tattoos,
Transmission
and
from
I'm
Eden
actually
Prime, sir.
I have
You
a
better see
couple
this.
from the Dragon Age 2. I'm gonna
Bring it up
get,
on screen.
considering that is easily my favorite Dragon Age game. But
Get down!
no, this game was done really well as well. Like, I love everything about this game except its combat. This combat was just okay enough for me to keep playing, but the story and the characters made me just want nothing but to replay it again and again and again. And also, I love the idea of the Reapers, you know, the main enemy of the series. I love this idea of a cycle of life and death where every 50,000 years they come, kill everything, and the galaxy restarts. I really like this idea. I really do.
Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker.
I always thought they had a really funky design too, little octopus-looking things.
A small strike team
And I really love 3. Of the games, everybody craps on 3, mostly because of the ending. And the ending is crap, I'll admit it. But 3 is easily my favorite Mass Effect game, because like the DLCs were amazing, the characters were really good, the combat was 2 but upgraded, and you know, the charged melee shot attack was amazing. Like, I have infinite love for that, especially depending on what your class on, depends on what you get. I love that so much.
Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
So,
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about
but,
survivors,
you know,
Captain?
2, I will admit, is really good with the loyalty missions and all that. That is a really good touch to it. And I did a run of 3 where I was trying to get all the points I needed to get the ending where, like the neutral ending where I don't kill the Reapers, but I use certain technology to upgrade the humans. I think that's what it was. Like that really hard, sort of difficult ending to get because you have to do so much stuff to get. Because I've never played multiplayer in a BioWare game, I just never had any interest. So I had to run around and do like, I don't know, like 80% of the missions or some crap to get everything. Alright, so...
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
Trying to remember the controls here. Oh. That's my grenade. I should probably stop throwing that. Ah, that's the button that I want. Shotgun. So I am Vanguard, therefore, shotgun to the face. Now, ever since like my second game, I always run over here to grab the thingy. That's that button. Yeah, I always thought running was really bad in this game. I don't know. 2 was such an improvement over this game. It was really nice. It really was. Yeah, crispy. The look has always been really nice for these games. I know all my videos are kind of rambling, and I apologize, but it's just how things go. For me, sadly, since I can't make proper videos, because I'm too poor to own proper equipment at this time. Or, I could have waited until I had everything, but because this computer isn't that good, and I am kind of impatient, to say the least. Oh, wait, why can I not do it? Okay. Dying so much. Okay, well, let's level up now. Because I forget that I have pistols. And like I said, I gotta always up my charisma here. Let's go.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Poor little bastard.
Rip right through his shields. You have a chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, sir.
Just thinking about that, I have a problem with cups on suits. Like, I really do. Why can't they just look like pants? Why do I need to be segmented in with a cup? I hate that. I know it's protection, but I hate it.
I've lost shields!
Try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Oh, let's throw it on my suit. Okay, we're good. Pretty sure we're
Finally, Sumac!
Alright, we got this. I shouldn't die. I mean, I haven't played. I'll admit, I'm really used to playing games on easy. I really am. Because I'm just kind of here to enjoy the story and have fun. So that's always been my thing. However, don't take that to say that I can't play a game. If I play on normal or whatever, I'm good. Games with, you can't select the difficulty like Assassin's Creed or, Far Cry I can still play fine. Dark Souls, I've actually beaten Dark Souls 2, 3, and Bloodborne. And I have a crap ton of hours in those games because I really love Dark Souls. And I'm pretty sure at some point I will probably do a video on those because I have a really big love for those games as well. And I got into it not because of the gameplay, but because of the, oh, there he goes. Dead. Not because of the gameplay, but because of the lore.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams.
I had,
You the one in charge here, sir?
Are you wounded, Williams?
Give me a second.
Scrapes and burns. Nothing serious.
Okay. I had played Demon's Souls once and I hated it. It seemed so stupid and unfair. and it was
tried
just
to get off a
nothing
distress
but
call,
bull crap,
but they
and
cut
I
off
hated
our
it.
communication.
So,
I've been fighting for
a
my
couple
life
years
ever
later,
since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double
I see
back
this
to the
thing on
beacon,
Facebook,
but we
and it's
walked
a
into an
post
ambush.
of Dragon,
I don't think any of
or
the
it's a
others-
post,
I think
a
I'm the
post
only one
on
left.
something about the lore for Demon Souls.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
And
Yes,
I
sir.
read it, and I was actually,
We held our
you know,
position
I
as long
was
as we
really
could,
interested in
until
it.
the
I was
gap
like,
overwhelmed
okay,
us.
you know, for a game that I didn't see any story to, I'm actually really interested in this. You know, it was for Dark Souls 2.
They must have come
I
to the
think
beacon.
was what the lore was for.
The dig site
Something
is
like
close,
that.
just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, sir.
Apologies.
It's time for
So,
me back.
but the thing was is that,
Move out.
like, alright, I was interested, so I went to YouTube, and I started, thank you, take those, okay, go away, okay, okay,
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
anyway, so I started researching the, I do apologize when I start to stutter. I do have a sort of a speech impediment, so I do apologize. And I know that's my rambling, and I'm sorry. I'm sure you're tired of that already. How did it say to heal? Let's put away weapon. Ah, there it is. Okay. Anyway, so I had I started researching the videos on YouTube, and like I said, I haven't played this on, you know, computer in a long time, and I'm really sorry about that. I'm trying to remember the controls. Because of all the classes I play, I'm actually really good with the pistol once like I get my groove on. So
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
anyway, I was saying that I went to YouTube and I started looking, you know, just typed in
Maybe we'll know more after we
Dark
check
Souls
out the
lore,
research camp.
and I found this channel called Vada Video.
You think anyone
And
got out of here alive?
if you have any interest in Dark Souls lore,
Maybe
look
hiding
up Vada Video.
It's
He
just at the top
is
of this ridge, up the
amazing.
ramps.
He does such a well job of telling the lore and, you know, making you understand it, and he does so well. And I watched all his videos. Like, I watched all his videos multiple times. Alright, did that load up again? Cool. Now I saw a shotgun and a pistol. Alright. Anyway, so I know I keep getting distracted, and I'm sorry. Anybody actually watching this, I am sorry. Alright. See, and I can't upgrade my fucking thing. Alright. Boom. We'll call that good. Alright, so, and he made Vada Video's lore really made me love it, and, you know, I'm what I call a lore whore. I really love lore. Lore is how you get me into a game. You know, I can be like, cool character design, but you be like, oh, this cool character design also has this, this, and this, and this backstory. Alright, I'm down. So, you know, that's how I get into things, usually. Is stuff like Warhammer I got in because of the lore. Warhammer, I have an entire story to how, you know, my experience with that, and I'm not sure I want to bore anybody with Warhammer. Fucking husks! Alright. Yeah, weapon overheating is one of my complaints. Like, I understand it from a sci-fi perspective, I really do. but I also really hate it as a gameplay mechanic. So take all. Oh wait, there's a thing. Here's the thing. Okay. I don't know. It's just really interesting to me, you know, how creative people can be. Oh god, I forgot about this. I don't like this. I really do like the
Thank the maker.
The PlayStation 1 better, because I am much more of a PlayStation guy than an Xbox fan, and I apologize.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's
Xbox only has Fable and Gears of War and Halo.
It was moved to
PlayStation has always been a superior console, in my opinion.
When the attack came, the Marines,
you know, fanboy war, yeah, whatever. Tell me I'm an idiot. That's fine. I'll deal with it. Your hate. But they also have games like Bloodborne, Last of Us, Infamous, which Infamous is really great. God of War, you know, things like that have always been really great. So, and I will tell you right now, I view God of War beats Halo, in my opinion. Infamous beats Gears of War. Now, no, I'm not comparing them on a like gameplay to gameplay wise. I'm comparing them as you know they're obviously not shooters to shooters or whatever, but I am comparing them as a general overall game or series compared to the other ones. Because you gotta admit, Halo's got some pretty big weaknesses. It does. Halo's great, don't get me wrong, I love Halo, but it's got some weaknesses, and Gears of War is solid. Gears of War is a solid...
This is your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
6.5?
The council thought you could use some...
Yeah, you're gonna kill me for that, aren't you? That's fine. Gears of War, it has never been really amazing. Gears of War has been, alright, this works, this is cool, and... alright, cool, this, you know, everything's good. It's never been, holy shit, that was awesome, like Halo was. Gears of War, you know, because Gears of War is very much grounded, and I understand that. Oh, the Reaper. Just this presentation and the little sound has always been so great. Oh shit, I didn't see you. Reheal. Fuck do I reheal? F, okay. Go away. Yeah, I do miss playing as Soldier sometimes, because Soldier, you know, I like wearing heavy armor and not dying so much. But, you know, all the other gameplays, you know, I like being able to use every weapon. You know, because scenario-wise they work, but there are some games where you know, it is nicer to have the you know, abilities rather than you know, shotgun. So or sniper rifle. So I will say Vanguard is my favorite class because of the shotgun. Not Vanguard. Infiltrator.
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the ship.
Because of its sniper and tech based.
I still can't believe it.
Right, tech based? Yeah. Sniper and tech based, it is really fun to do. Because as a sniper and then enemies get close and I can hit them with a fireball. I don't know how that works for tech based, but that was a thing. So it was.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran.
I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you've got to learn when to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You greedy bastard. You weren't running for your life. You were running to check on your merchandise.
No, it's not like that. I just knew there were some packages here, something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport, if he's still alive.
I have to go.
Good luck.
I have to go. The infamous line. I should be going now. Yeah. I had a buddy. When I fell in love with Mass Effect, he was telling me about how he has a buddy who would do nothing but, like, anytime to end a conversation, he would end it the same way as Shepard would, with, I have to go.
You know him?
You know, I should be leaving.
He's a
I don't know. Just kind of funny.
Something's moving, over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures.
I really want to be able to play as a Taurian. Can we get a Mass Effect game where we can choose our race? Like Dragon Age you can? So I can play as a Taurian?
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
You know, I will say that I don't usually listen to dialogue. I have everything remembered. Like, if it's something, you know, I'm a little iffy on, or I don't really remember, or it's a mission I, you know, haven't done constantly, I'll listen to the dialogue, but for the most part, I'm like, boom, 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 alright, gone. Boom, 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 alright, gone. So, I don't know, it's really funny.
Where'd Saren go after he killed Nihilus?
He jumped on the cargo train and
poor
headed over to
Nihilus.
the other platform. Probably going after the
It's
beacon.
okay, Garrus is
I knew that beacon was
the
trouble.
best.
Everything's gone to hell since we found it.
You know,
There's that damn mothership
Garrus is
showed up
easily the
and
best
attacked.
teammate in this whole series. He's the Alistair.
Everyone. If I had been behind the crates, I'd be
He's
dead
easily
too.
the Alistair of the.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks for the smuggling ring.
What? No.
Anyway, sorry, I was saying.
what does it
Yeah, he's
matter
the
now?
Alistair for Dragon of Mass
Who cares?
Effect, basically.
My supervisor's dead. The entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass.
Do like
and all
her,
you can
though.
think about is how you can rip
She's
us
a
off?
good
I
character.
never thought you'd actually need
Like,
those grenades. Who'd want to attack
she
you?
is and
Why?
isn't.
We're
She's
just a
got her
bunch of
ups and
farmers.
downs.
How was I supposed to know?
Just give me the grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Okay, let's do that really fast. Where's my grenade? Grenade. Explosive. Equip. Alright, cool. Let's go. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Don't die. Don't die. Heal. Shepard, heal. Stop shooting at me. I need to stay hidden. I don't want to die. I want to fight. Oh, I died. I died. Oh, how far back is it gonna throw me? Resume last save. How bad is this? Is it gonna make me rage? Do I have to start the whole thing over again? No, I think it's back when I'm done talking to the dude, actually. I actually haven't played Mass Effect in a good, what does? In a good few months.
I've lost shield.
Yeah, I gotta remember to use my abilities. Like my last two playthroughs were as warriors and I didn't have abilities. I had shredder rounds. Let's do, where are you? May not live, that's okay. What is this? Yeah, I got that. We got the dude who's gonna charge us. Heal. Oh, I'm gonna die already. Go. Take him out. Take him out. Don't let me die. Don't die. Don't die. There. Send them all the way up front. Oh shit, everybody's dead. Okay. Oh, I'm so bad at this, like always. Well, not always. It's fine. Why am I dying so much? I don't know. I don't usually die this much. I feel bad.
Engaging target.
Send them him over there. Kill him. Alright, yeah. Stop losing shields. Alright. There. Alright. Good. That's not good. If I can just get here, alright. Now my ability should be semi-useful. Oh yeah. Oh, right, that's the ability that makes my gun OP. That one ability, like, basically turns your pistol into a submachine gun, and nothing can stand in your way. It's so broken. It really is. Like, you can pick any, because of that one ability, you can pick any class and mow down everything on, like, easy, and, we'll see how it does on medium, except for, like, I'm not used to playing on medium, so we'll see how it does. I know, casual scumbag, I apologize, but we'll see.
Leave no evidence that we were here.
I actually like this part, where they're like, alright, we're gonna set bombs, and you have to, like, shit, shot at, bullet, oh, there's a bullet, dodge the bullet, run over here, set, you know, undo the bomb, or defuse the bomb. I actually like that. And I like, Saris as a, not Saris, is it? Whatever the bad guy's name is in this one, I actually like him. You know, he's a bit like Logain with the, from Dragon Age 1 with the fear
Demolition
of,
charges. The Geth must have planted them.
You know, the fear of being, you know, controlled, and the fear of humanity, or not humanity, he doesn't give a shit about us. The fear of it, you know, the galaxy being overrun, so, you know, because you get that in a dialogue choice with him later, and, you know, so he's, you know, that's one of the reasons he went over. You know, I don't believe it was the full reason, but, you know. Shit, Caden's down. Caden's down! Not again. You know, this would have helped earlier if I had remembered the fact that I have better armor hidden somewhere. Oh yeah. We want that pistol. Okay, shotguns. Assault rifles, let me give that to Ashley. Okay, She is a... See, don't you love this? Assault rifle accuracy 1. For, like, the first half, or at least the first half of the game, all your assault rifles accuracy is 1, and it is the... God, it makes me hate assault rifles. It really does. But assault rifles can shoot fast. Yeah, but they can't hit anything. Like, it takes a lot for an assault rifle to hit something. Whereas your pistol is probably your... For your pistol is easily the most balanced weapon in the game, except for the ability Marksman, which just makes me OP. Like, I'll go down the ledge and see how that goes. Alright, one more bomb. I've never actually seen, like, they give you, like, what, 5 minutes to do this, and you really don't need that? Alright. We'll go down here and we'll hit all. This should shoot fish in a barrel, I assume. Yeah, still like shooting fish in a barrel. My buddy's up. Alright. Alright, so.
Area secured.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm kind of stumped on what to talk about because, you know, I'm playing this for a good amount. I'll at least do until he becomes a Spectre, and that'll be the end of this first part. Because obviously I'm going to do these in parts, because, you know, I'm not going to sit here and, you know, play 10 hours of the game at once, you know? Oh, I remember when I used to do that, because my weekends would consist... I used to go to Art Institute at Austin, and my weekends would consist of Mass Effect. So I remember it was like every weekend a month. Saturday was Mass Effect 1, and Sunday would be Mass Effect 2.
No, don't touch
and I did that, it was 3 weeks I did that. Because then I would work on Mass Effect 3 the rest of the week. That was when it was the second time I played Mass Effect that I started that, and then I just kept doing that. And if that doesn't tell you my love for this game, I don't know what will. But those were weekends, I will admit, probably should have gone to my studies. I promise you it wasn't my grade, which is why I dropped out. I promise I was actually a good student, but it's still just interesting.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime, the Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
I love how she just tilts her head to, you know, avoid that.
This human.
If you hear the buzzing, heating sound, whatever you wish to call it, I do apologize. I do vape because I actually have crippling anxiety. I really do. Like, my anxiety is really bad, and I really should take medication. It's hard for me to go in public. It is hard for me to work, you know, at my job, and I work a full-time job, and it gets hard.
Dr. Tuckwas, I think he's waking up.
I have found that the use of, like, nicotine has actually really helped. Basically, I'm so, you know, I vape like a chimney, and I basically just keep myself leveled.
How are you feeling?
So I apologize that you keep hearing the,
Nothing serious. How long was I out?
Sound.
About 15
and
hours.
if you hear my voice change, it's
down
because of
there
that.
with the beacon.
You know, the vape in my lungs and in my throat.
I must have triggered some kind of
specifically in my throat, I assume.
You had to push
because I assume
me out
my
of the way.
lungs don't have anything to do with,
you had no way to know what would happen.
You know, the sound of my voice. Whereas...
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off.
Vape in my voice or throat really changes my voice.
The beacon
And it's always funny
exploded.
to
The
talk
system
when it starts
overheated.
coming out and it starts
The blast
coming clear
knocked you
again.
cold.
I always have to
The
laugh at
lieutenant
that.
and I carried you back here to the ship.
So, let's go.
I appreciate it.
I will say my favorite romance
But I
character
detected some
is,
unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves.
is the Asari. Because I really like her.
Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding
Also,
up?
the fact that this is
Well, the
Keith
readings are
David
normal.
as
Hunter's
Anderson
command is going
is
to be
great.
fine.
I am a massive Keith David fan. I really am. Because Keith David was my childhood.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Because I grew
I'll
up
be in the
watching
mess if you need me.
Gargoyles on, Disney Channel. And
Sounds
Keith
like that
David is
beacon
my
is pretty hard,
childhood.
Commander.
Keith David is
You sure you're
amazing.
okay?
Because he's in this. He's in Saints Row. He's just, I don't know, I love Keith David. I love when he pops up. It makes me happy.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier.
So, don't get me wrong, I'm going to rebuy these
That's
games
why I
for my PS3, and I'm going to buy all the DLC again, for the second time, and play through it again, because the DLCs for these games are so well done. Mass Effect DLC is the reason I believe DLC is good. Like, good DLC, like Mass Effect did, is every reason why DLC should be a thing. It really is.
You said you needed to see me in private.
You
Captain?
give me, give me 6 extra hours.
Nihilus is dead.
The
beacon was destroyed and Geth invading.
Let's say 2 to 5 or 6 extra hours. Oh yeah, you got me. I'm happy. I'll give you $10-20 for that. Considering I usually drop $60 for a Call of Duty game, which cost me, 6 to 8 hours to run through. Yeah. Or, but
I didn't do anything
whatever.
wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
That's why I like RPGs. I like games that take a long time. Witcher's really good. I gotta say, I hate Witcher 1. Witcher 2 is okay. It's not a game I regret playing. I'll probably play it again at some point. I actually have it for my computer.
If he's working with the Geth,
but I hate Witcher 1. I really do. And then Witcher 3 is I will easily say Witcher 3 is one of the best RPGs I have ever played.
He didn't come to Eden Prime because he hates humans.
You're right. Saren has allied himself with the Geth.
Sorry, I had a dog named Saris, so I keep thinking Saren is Saris. So I apologize, hence why I mixed that up
You were there
earlier.
just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost.
I honestly hate this. I hate the fact that your character, you use the vision. It's such an important part.
A vision of what?
But if I was him, I wouldn't have said shit.
Get me.
I wouldn't, because it's just a vision. It was most likely a bad dream. Later on down the road, you find out things happen, and be like, alright, maybe there was some sense to it. But I would have been like, oh, fuck this, we're not telling the Council about this. They're not going to listen to us. But of course, they want, they're not going to. The game's like, oh, it's important to the story. I'm like, can I have. Yeah, I don't know. By the way, can I say the best combat dude to have in this game, or my favorite combat dude to have, is Rex and, or obviously the Krogans, are Rex and Grunt. And Grunt, I'm sorry for every Rex fan out there, Grunt beats Rex. I've got 2 games with Grunt, and I love both of them, and Rex is good, but I just like Grunt better. I really do.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. he can go
And as for however long I have been streaming,
on our side.
if I open this, will it still tell me? No, it'll just tell me. Okay. However long I've been streaming, I still have 0 views, and that's fine.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the
if anybody, eventually follows my channel and is watching this, a couple months down the road, decides to watch my playthrough of Mass Effect and, watches me, as hearing me now, thank you so much. But for now, I'm not, not getting a lot of views. I'm not expecting very many things, so I'm taking what I can get. And right now, I'm getting nothing. So, it's fine.
Hey, Commander.
Let's go talk to Ashley.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
I'm actually really digging my character's look.
Are you okay?
He's got a good grunt look to him.
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
I hope those are scars on my... Is this where... Yeah. Okay, yeah, those are facial scars. I was gonna say, I hope those are scars on my lip other than this shitty, facial. Other than my character's just really bad with a razor. That would be funny. Oh, those aren't scars, I just, cut myself with a razor. Let's get the free experience. Is there one more somewhere? I swear there was. Alright.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
I don't know. It's nice playing Mass Effect while doing the live stream. It really is. Because here I am, I'm sitting here trying to show whoever's watching, eventually, whatever, what's going on. And, I didn't have to do it a live stream. I could have done a recording, but live stream's just easier, so it's just me ranting, and I don't have to, attempt to upload it later. It's fine. But, I don't know. It's nice because I'm forcing myself to actually watch everything again. And it is, a little bit nostalgia-y and filling me up. It's nice.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy?
It is still a monstrous ship. Like anywhere.
Look at that monster. Its main gun
It wouldn't stand in 40K, but it's a nice monstrous ship.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Yes, I know you will probably hear me anytime I talk about sci-fi. I'm going to reference the fact that 40K is better, and I am sorry. Like I grew up, I wasn't able to watch Star Trek. I got bored with it. However, the Jean-Luc Picard movies are fucking great. Nemesis is one of my favorite movies of all time. Star Trek Nemesis is a glorious glorious movie, and I like the Jean-Luc Picard movies. But I hate Star Trek. I really do. The new movies are okay. They're they're nice, updated versions of Star Trek, and that's fine. But I can't do it. I can't like Star Trek. They're not interesting enough. They're too political and too much pew pew for me. Whereas Star Wars, at least you have lightsabers and everything kind of feel like it's running down, and I like that.
Humanity was well aware of the
I grew up as a massive Star Wars fan. I did. And when I played KOTOR as a kid. And KOTOR, oh my god, I love KOTOR so much. And it was great. And it I played it as a teenager. And it reinvigorated my love for Star Wars. And I started reading some of the books and everything, and going through researching some Star Wars and everything. It was great. And when I got in college, I played Mass Effect. And, I like Mass Effect more than I like Star Wars.
Sounds
I'll
like
say
you
that.
convinced the council to give us an audience.
And then
They were not happy about it.
But I had slowly started getting into Warhammer.
Like him being accused of treason.
And as the years have gone by, as I've researched more Warhammer things, Warhammer 40k specifically, it's been really nice, and I've researched and I've grown to absolutely love 40k. I have 4 40k tattoos on my arm. That's how much of a 40k fan I am. And
the mission on Eden Prime was a
fuck
chance
this
to
dude,
prove
by the
you
way.
could get the job done.
Udina is the
Instead,
biggest
Nihilus ended up dead and the
pansy
beacon
ass
was
little
destroyed.
shit
That's Saren's fault,
in this
not
whole
his.
game, and I
Then
hate
we better
Udina.
hope the
And I'm
CSEC
glad Udina
investigation
turns
turns
on
up
you in
evidence
the
to
third
support
game,
our
and you get to
accusations.
shoot him. It was
Otherwise, the
great.
council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the specters. Come with me, Captain.
I mean, it's not great that it's turned, but it's great that I got to shoot him.
Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have
And also, to anybody's curious, I am going to set up a Twitch, and I am going to Twitch new games from the PS4. So I promise, it's not just going to be old games here, because I'll upload from PS4, and I believe there's a stream on the PS4, like Monster Hunter. As soon as I get PS4, I'm getting Monster Hunter. However, I do believe there's a way to import Twitch to PS4, or Twitch channel videos and upload them to YouTube. I've heard that multiple times. So if I can, then I'll start uploading newer games and much nicer games. So you won't just be staring at old games because that's all my my little computer can run. And I apologize. I will say I really like the Citadel. I really do. I do like 2 and 3's version better. Like, basically everything about 2 and 3 is much better than Mass Effect. Mass Effect is like a good 6. No. It's like a good 6.5 to me, right? But it's, setup was so well done. Whereas, 2 is easily an 8. 2 and 3 are both 8s to me. Mass Effect 2 and 3 are both 8s. And I would give, whereas like Dragon Age is a 7, Dragon Age 2 is a 7, and I would say, 3 is probably a 6.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time.
6.
Stall them.
Stall the council.
I don't know.
Ridiculous. Your
3 range. Dragon Age 3 ranges between 6 and 8, and I know that's weird. But the problem is I just have so many issues with 8 or with 3. I just really do.
Who were you just talking to?
But I really wish there's things that need to be tweaked. Like one of the biggest things I hate is your armor, because everything's so shiny. Why the fuck is my armor shiny? It should be dirtied and bloodstained. If you wanted to add that effect, alright, cool, I understand that. But don't make my armor shiny. It makes no sense.
Come across anything?
And it's frustrating. It really is. Because they did so well at grounding the games, But then they went and like, here's shiny armor. I was like, oh, it makes me stand out. That's great. I don't give a shit.
Maybe they'll listen to you.
And 3, I play as the Kunari. I'm already, I'm 8 foot tall and I got big ass horns. I already stand out. I don't need, the shiny armor. And no matter what game I'm playing, I still know who, whether the armor was shiny or whether I play as a dwarf or a human or an elf, I know who I stand out because I know what my character's wearing, and that's great. But it's still, the shiny armor pisses me off so much. The shiny armor and the PowerPoints, they piss me off. The PowerPoints I can both defend, I both have defenses for it, but I can also say that I hate it so much.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw.
And to clarify, for anybody wondering, I've not played Andromeda. I will. When Andromeda gets dirt cheap, I'm gonna play it because it's Mass Effect. But God, it was so weird to not buy it the moment I heard. I heard it was announced. The moment it was announced, I was all for it. But as the videos started coming out for it, I started to get this uneasy feeling, and it was just, for some reason, I wasn't feeling it. For some reason, I felt like I didn't even pre-order the game. I didn't go buy it. I haven't played it yet. I had this uneasy feeling about it.
You're the one who destroyed the beacon. Then you tried to cover it up.
Shift the blame to cover your own failures. Just like Captain
But,
Anderson.
I don't know, it's just, I still haven't played it. And then, when the game came out, it was slammed by everybody. And I'm hoping that eventually, by the time it's, nice, cheap, maybe $20 or so. I don't know what it is. I'm assuming it's still above $20 because, fuck you, fuck us, EA, right? But
Saren despises humanity.
I don't know, I'm hoping by then we'll have enough patches in the game to make it run playable. And hopefully with enough patches it will actually, because most of the things I heard were wrong with it were how it ran. I didn't hear any complaints about the story, about gameplay. It was mostly about bugs and glitches. And I'm really hoping, like, by the time I get it, it'll all be fixed, and I can say with a shadow of a doubt the game is worth playing now, and the game is great. But I don't know. I really don't. I haven't played it. All I saw was how bad it was.
You can't hide behind the council forever.
And it's just, it hurt. It really did to see that happen to Mass Effect.
It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
I really don't like the fact that what you say down here is not what your character actually says. I really hate that. I hate that in video games. Because it'll be like, oh, he's gonna say this, okay, and then he says something like that was sort of similar, but, is said differently, and I really don't like that. For example, I hit simply no, and then he has all that extra things. I don't really like that. I really don't.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our...
Can I hit Udina? Let me hit him. Can I punch him? Let me hit him? Crotch shot. Crotch shot. Crotch shot. Sorry, I really hate Udina.
Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like, and he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre,
I don't like this because I can see like this faint hair line, like for hair or whatever on my character.
What about Garrus, that C-second?
Like down the sides, and I really hate that. Oh, I'm hating that.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in C-Sec who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that, Liza.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business.
For anybody wondering what flavor of douchery I may be on, it's called Dragon Slayer.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the woods.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer.
Alright, the Shadow Broker DLC for 2.
I've heard Barla Vaughn.
Holy shit, that's the best part of 2. It really is. Because it's like, alright, here's... Go do this, go do flying car, and then go through... Here's the assault. And then that battle with Shadow Broker was so badass.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard.
And then,
I'll be over in the ambassador's office if
3...
you need anything else.
3's got such good DLC. Like, 3's DLCs are so good. Where you find the creature, the Leviathan DLC, where you find out like why all the Reapers look the way they do. It's because they're based off the Leviathans. Oh, that one was good. But my favorite is easily the one where you got to deal with the clone of yourself.
That guy's up to something.
Like, you have to fight your clone and everything, and he's got the same combat you can, and just everything leading up to his fight. Just that whole DLC was great.
Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the keep...
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
Just tell me what you're doing. I'm not here to get you into trouble.
Alright. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
I see turn into, why are you being so secretive about it? I don't like that.
My scanning disturbs them, but the
like I said, I really love the alien race's design. I love the design of the Tyrians. Not Tyrians, is it? I guess it is Tyrian. The Asari, these guys, I forget what they are. The four-legged big guys, you got the floating squid, jellyfish-looking things.
I'm Commander Shepard, with the Alliance.
And then, the little mole guys.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed.
I don't know, just all the races, and Krogan especially. I really like Krogan.
To my database.
I don't like the giant hump on their back.
Your way for each unique scan.
I should get going.
Which is part of the reason I like Grunt, because Grunt doesn't have it.
And good luck with the scan.
Not as much. So. I also like how, except for the Presidium Presidium and the wards, you can get to from walking around. I actually really like that. That was a nice little touch. Also, I love the fact that you can convince Saren to shoot himself at the end. Specialize in shotguns so I can start killing everything.
Those were Saren's men.
Clear, Commander.
I really don't like shotgun and sniper rifle in this game because it's too much of, you have to get close. And for anybody who's in the thing here, how about some stripper action? Because why not? Little touches like this, okay, it's not necessary by any means, but little touches like this that make you feel like, you're a soldier on leave, little touches that, help make you feel like you're more part of the reality, it's more realistic. I really love that, I really do, and I love that his armor doesn't have texture right there. Oh, that's so terrible.
This is Fist's only chance.
Old games are so great and terrible.
He's not coming out, Rex. End of story.
But anyway, any little touches like that, help, immerse you into the world you're in, I really love that. And that is what BioWare specializes at. So, Anthem, that's why I'm absolutely waiting for Anthem.
Alliance military.
Anthem has started to worry me over the last few months, I will admit. But I am still very excited for it.
Biggest mistake of my life.
Harkin, right? I was told you could help me find someone. A Turian CSEC officer named Garrus.
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard still trying to bring Saren down, huh? I know where Garrus is. You gotta tell me something first.
I like the mission you get with Harkin in 2. That was actually good.
Is there something I should know about the captain?
The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
Why'd they kick him out?
Have to ask him. I never heard any of the details. Bet it's a good story, though. The hero's fall. Classic tragedy.
You said they covered all this up. How'd you hear about it?
I spent 20 years working cases here on the Citadel. People on this station love to talk. Secrets are like herpes. If you got them, you might as well spread them around.
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
I don't know if I'm gonna do the stuff for General Septimus or not. Don't know if I'm gonna waste that time. Because there's gonna be a few side missions I'm gonna do, but I'm not gonna do all of them. Because, I admit, side missions bore me. I don't like doing side, which also leads to why I don't like Dragon Age 3. I really don't like side missions. Like, if I need a break from the main storyline, cool, I'm gonna go hop in and do side missions for a bit. And, you know, I'm gonna go kill some shit and do this, this, and this. And that's fine, you know? I like that. I like having the option to go do it. Don't be Dragon Age and force me to go do side missions. You know, Dragon Age 3 and force me to do side missions. I'm going to hate you. I'm going to hate you. Sorry, I came over here because there's this little bugger. And that's experience and money I can use for later. I'll have to say, originally, like, the first few playthroughs, I really hated the economics of this game. Like, it always felt you never had enough money for anything. But for some reason, the last couple of games I've played, like, it was just, I ended up loaded after, like, you know, halfway through the game, I was just loaded on money. I guess I was just doing something wrong. I guess I just wasn't selling enough gear or something. Loading. Oh, that worked. Okay. I apologize, my computer does load slow, so the fact that it loaded, made me happy.
Commander Shepard,
loaded fast.
The hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100.
Why can't you be Conrad Kurz and instill fear into the mortal man? Sorry. I am a massive Conrad Kurz fan. He's my favorite 40k character, hence why I am a big fan of the Night Lords.
Do you have time for?
Because Conrad is Pinhead from Hellraiser, pretending to be Batman, and he's slaughtering and butchering people to instill in them the fear to not commit crimes.
Anything for a fan. Here.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. Oh, but next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again.
You know, I keep swearing to myself, you know, this last time, oh, this will be the last playthrough. Oh, this will be the last playthrough. And then I end up coming back to the games and be like, I need something to play. Let's do this again. And there's another little touch I'm really gonna like. I really love. Because I didn't know about this until like 2 playthroughs ago. Let's talk to her.
I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigator.
I think I've only ever done anything for her, Emily like once. Also, can I say I really love her outfit.
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
Sounds like a good cause. If I find any
I do have a thing for the industrial techno goth looks, so You know, something like that with holes in it, I'm pretty happy with. Anyway, so this thing up here, this little thing, like, I really love this. And I'll shut up for it. It's so simple, but I really love it. And now I promise I'll shut up.
Big place.
That your professional opinion, sir?
This isn't a station. It's a city.
There must be millions here. It can't be possible to track everyone coming and going.
This makes Jump Zero look like a porta-john, and it's the largest deep space station the Alliance has.
Jump Zero is big, but this is a whole nother scale. Look at the ward arms. How do they keep all that mass from flying apart?
The Council represents more races than I thought. No wonder they're careful with newcomers.
They probably just want to keep everything running. It has to be hard keeping all these cultures working together.
Or maybe they just don't like humans.
Why not? We've got oceans, beautiful women, this emotion called love. According to the old vids, we have everything they want.
If you expect to get me in a tinfoil miniskirt and thigh-high boots, I want dinner first. Sir.
That will be enough, Chief.
At ease, Lieutenant. I can't see her in a skirt anyway.
Damn straight you can't.
Ready to move out, sir.
Ashley in a skirt would be really amazing to me, in all honesty. Alright, let's go... Is it downstairs? Or over here? Shit. It's over here. Trying to remember where the medical thing is. Let's heal us up. Open.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear.
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut around. Who are you? Let her go.
Oh, nice shot. I like Seer. I keep mixing my names up. Garrus. I like Garrus so much. I really do. Like, all your little interactions with him and the talking. Like, his introduction into, like, that whole segment is great.
Clear shot at that bastard.
Sometimes you get
like, you know, your little bonding moment in 3 when you're standing on top of a bridge, throwing bottles and shooting them in the middle of the Citadel while cars are flying up and down.
I know those men.
I don't know. It's just everything. Like, he did so well as meant to be, you know, your best friend.
They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
Does this have anything to do with the investigation into Saren?
I think it might. Dr. Michelle, tell us what happened.
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Where is she now?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
What else can you tell me about the Quarian?
I'm not sure. Like I said, she wanted to trade information for a place to hide. She didn't... Wait a minute. Geth. Her information had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
Turian.
I couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
You know, we aren't the only ones going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take him out.
Yeah, we saw him in the bar.
A Krogan might come in handy.
Last I heard, he was at the C-Sec Academy.
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Rex in for a little talk. If you hurry, you can catch him at the Academy before he leaves.
Move out.
So let's go get Rex. Bugger! I know it's called a keeper, but I call them buggers. Bugger is short of a general term for me, and I apologize for that. Don't worry, I'm sure this this first part is long enough, so it'll get, I'm almost done with it. For some reason, I really dig these wall panels. These little studded-looking metal plates. I really dig this hallway. Like, I don't know what it is, but this is my favorite hallway in the game. Ah, dreaded fucking elevators. Like, okay, yeah, because like when is this? When you're just looking around and they're silent?
Attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case.
Sorry, just being goofy here because I really hate these elevators.
Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Did I just see the pants move? Guess that was just me. Alright, let's go get Rex. Should be there? There.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders.
Also, I really
love
this
scar. This is your only
scar.
warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Go on. Get out of here.
Do I know you, human?
My name's Shepard. I'm going after Fist. Thought you might want to come along.
Shepard. Commander Shepard. I've heard a lot about you. We're both warriors, Shepard. Out of respect, I'll give you a fair warning. I'm going to kill Fist.
Fist knows you're coming. We'll have a better chance if we all work together.
My people have a saying. Seek the enemy of your enemy. You will find a friend.
I think we're gonna get along just fine, Rex.
Let's go. I hate to keep Fist waiting.
Also the Krogan little head move. Alright, so this is my general team. Right here. Is Rex and Garrus. Not Rex. I can't help but read that in a my terrible gruff voice. Not Rex. Just besides, it's a good way of showing favor to non-humans, you know? Makes me do better. Makes me look a little more better to the council. That I'm not just dealing with human, using human soldiers to save everyone.
A Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts
I have to say, I really love this game because they force this, or they show like, there's a galactic empire, and suddenly humanity, or galactic system? We'll call it a system, because I don't know quite what it would actually be called. And, alliance, maybe? And, humanity just suddenly find out, oh, wait, there's all this stuff around. So, humanity's trying to rush forward and try to prove to everyone that they're as good as everyone, and they deserve what everybody else has. And so, they try to rush everything, and... You know, it's really interesting to me, because that's how we as humanities are. This is exactly how, you know, I would imagine humans would do it. So, let's go. I'll walk between your conversation, because I am rude. Open sesame. Also, the door opening is just, like, satisfying to me. Like, just the slide and slide. I know, I sound like I'm easy to appease. I know. What are they called? Volus. Yeah. So I love this app that I have, or this program I have that allows me to stream to, you know, Netflix, or, sorry, yeah, that would be amazing, to stream to, YouTube, and it's called, XSplit, and, actually tells me my frame rate counter up here, so it's like 18, 20, 19, oh shit, yeah. So, like, I have to laugh when it, like, drops to, like, 5, you know, just because, I don't know, it's kind of, it's interesting to see how this is actually running. And my games run better when I'm not streaming. It just seems when I'm streaming they tend to take a nosedive. But then again, maybe it's because I'm actually noticing. Like, you know, because I know I am trying to present these, you know, and I don't want to show you guys, you know, crappy games. But... you know, part of it is the fact that, you know, it's not me. You know, I would, if I had the money, I would, you know, do all this right. I would pay someone to set so much up for me, right? So.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer.
Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
This would be a good time to find somewhere else to work.
Yeah, right. That's a good idea.
I love the fact that in 2, you know, like this. I love this, you know, talking your way out of fights, you know.
It would have been quicker to just kill them.
And
shooting people isn't always the answer.
You know, little interactions like that, like, 2's got a one I really love where you convince a kid not to join a bunch of mercenaries. By, like, busting his gun and, like, you know, you break his gun and tell him to sell it, you know, get a refund. Already about to die. And I died. Oh, no! I thought I could have done that. I failed. I hate how bad my shields drop. Or how fast my shields drop. Get back here. Alright. Let's see if we can do this a little more tactfully. Probably not.
Looks like it's shut down.
Not now, Shepard.
Oh, nice! That was sweet. Alright.
We got them all, Shepard. Stop right there. Don't come any closer.
Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back, or we'll shoot.
This would be a good time to find somewhere else to work.
No, I've tried to do,
I never liked
you know, evil playthroughs, but I really can't. That's, it's hard for me. Because I always start to feel bad. Let's get this again. So this time we'll do and then we'll activate Overkill.
Wait! Don't kill me, I surrender!
Tell me where the Quarian is. I won't have to shoot you in the kneecaps.
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's no use to you now. Let me kill him.
Wait, I don't know where the Quarian is, but I know where you can find her. The Quarian isn't here. Said she'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Face to face? Impossible. Even I was hired through an agent.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker. Ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Tell me where that meeting is before I blow your lying head off.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry. What are you doing?
The Shadow Broker paid me to kill him. I don't leave jobs half done.
A lot of people died because of him. He had it coming. Now let's move. We have to save that Quarian.
Let's see. Ah, I fell. Okay. Alright, let's go run over. Wait, there should be guards out there, I think, right? Let's do ability. Oh, nice. I'll have time to heal when I get over. As I make my way over there. Really gotta work on my healing abilities. Yep, the map's ready. Let's do this. She's actually a really good character.
Where's the
I
shadow
like
broker?
her.
Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
Lost shield!
Shit, becomes overheated. I can't do anything.
Fist set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
Were you hurt in the fight?
I know
My
how to
Garrus is
look
like,
after
oh, what's
myself.
over there?
Not that I don't appreciate the help. Who are you?
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
We could take her to the human embassy. Your ambassador will want to see this anyway.
You're not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many... Who's this? A Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
Making your day, Ambassador. She has information linking Saren to the Geth.
Really? Maybe you better start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave
To
us
clarify,
on top?
part of the reason I'm doing
I
playthroughs
was
of
on my
videos
pilgrimage.
or games
My
is
rite
partly
of passage
because
into adulthood.
I
Tell
don't
us
know,
what
I
you
need,
found.
you know,
During
a
my
good,
travels, I
reasonable
began hearing reports of Geth. Since they
content
drove my
source,
people into exile,
so
the
that you
Geth
don't have
have
something
never
close all
ventured
the time.
beyond
Because
the
I'm
veil.
not always going to
I
have
was curious.
videos I want to write about,
I tracked a
things I
patrol
want to
of
rant
Geth
or
to an
ramble
uncharted
about,
world.
or games I
I
want to
waited for one
review.
to become separated
So
from its
I
unit.
need something to
Then
at
I
least,
disabled
you know,
it and
fall back
removed
on.
its
Rely
memory
on.
core.
By no means do I want this to be the focus
I
of
thought
my
the Geth
channel.
fried their
However,
memory
I know
cores
it's
when they
probably
died.
going to be
Some kind of defense mechanism.
a big part of
How did you manage to
my
preserve
content.
the memory core?
My people created
Because
the
by all
Geth.
means, I
If you're
have
quick,
you know a
careful,
dozen
and
Warhammer
lucky,
videos I can
small
make, and a
caches of
dozen
data
more
can
on,
sometimes be saved.
or a dozen more
Most
games
of
that
the
I
core
can
was
you know,
wiped
review
clean.
in the next week or
But I
so.
salvaged something
But
from
it
its audio
doesn't mean I'm going
banks.
to do. You know, I want to make those videos right now.
Eden
But
Prime
however,
was
I
a
do
major
at least
victory.
want
The beacon
you know,
has brought us one step closer
one, maybe
to
two
finding the
videos a
conduit.
week. So, oh, hello! I do have a
Saren's
light
voice.
one, you know,
This
person
proves he was
viewing. I'm
involved
actually
in
really
the
happy about this. Hello, person.
Saren won't get out of this one.
So
there's
anyway,
Saren
so
wasn't
at least I'm
working
gonna
alone.
rely on playthroughs of games to at least make sure that I have some content coming out at least on a weekly basis, if not to maybe 3 times a week, just depending on how my mood. Because I know I'll work on this game and then I'll work on the original Red Faction, like I mentioned earlier. And it's just because that's probably my favorite old
I feel like
old
I've heard
shooter.
that name before.
Oh, my viewer's
According
gone.
to the memory
That's
core,
kind
the
of sad.
Reapers were a
I'm
hyper-advanced
sorry.
machine race that existed 50,000 years ago.
I know
the
I'm not
Reapers
the most
hunted the
interesting
Protheans to
person,
total
but
extinction,
it is
and
what
then
it
they
is.
vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life, and they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
This is a lot to handle. They might just ignore everything we tell them.
No matter what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove Saren's a traitor.
The captain's
Jeez, I'm
right.
kind of worried
We
about how
need
long
to
this
present
is. I
this to
think
the
this is going to
council
be like
right away.
a 2 or 3 hour video.
The Quarian.
My name is Tali.
Tali Zora
You saw me in
Naraya.
the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
Take the people who helped me get the info. You know, I'll have to add that, like, I like how many, you know, this game has, like, the right amount of companions, I feel. Two just
Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh
did
Bhatia.
not seem to have,
Forgive the
or two
intrusion,
had
but I
way,
have
or
nowhere
had a
else to
bunch.
turn.
Two had a
It's
lot
no
of
trouble.
companions.
What can I do
And I
for you?
actually really like
My
that.
wife
And
was a
3,
Marine.
however,
She was in the
was,
212
I
on
don't
Eden
know.
Prime.
It
I've
felt like
requested
too
that my wife's
few,
body be returned
but
for
when you
cremation,
get the,
but the military has refused my request.
Prothean dude from the
Why did they
DLC, I
refuse your
actually really
request?
like him.
There's got to be
Like
some
every
reason.
playthrough after I got that
I don't
DLC,
know.
as soon as I got
All
him,
I know is that
I would
they
use him.
declared it impossible
So I really
for my
like
wife
him.
to be returned to me.
There's no reason for your wife's body to be held like this. Just wait here.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time. I just want to give my wife a proper funeral and the respect she deserves.
This poor guy lost his wife and can't have her body bury her. Oh, that sucks. Step, 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 step. At this point, you know, I'm probably just going to start breaking down too and just start making random noises. Load, 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 boot, step, 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 step. You know, because I'm running out of things to say, sadly.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard. Your activities made for quite a briefing in the diplomatic corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
Yes. A man named Samesh Bhatia is having some trouble claiming his wife's body.
Ah, Mr. Bhatia. A good man in an understandably frustrating position. I wish I could help him. Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
You're studying her injuries to learn more about Geth weaponry.
The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
I understand what you're trying to do, but holding the body is wrong.
Commander, you of all people should understand how far we must go to protect humanity.
Not if we lose our humanity in the process. I'm out there fighting to stop crap like this.
All right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you.
You know, this is a really good
The body
point.
is being shipped back to Earth.
Because he
I'll
makes
go
a
now
good
to see to it
defense.
myself.
You know, they don't know this weaponry, they want to build defenses, you know, for against the kind of damage the Geth deal by understanding, you know, researching, the wife's body. However, you know, are you going to risk that by denying, the soldier burial, by denying a husband the chance to bury the wife he just lost? So it's one of those, little moral
Hello
dilemmas
again,
things that,
Has there been any word?
I really like
Mr.
about these
Bosker
games.
what we're fighting for. Your wife is coming home.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace. Goodbye, Commander.
Gotta admit, this is actually pretty impressive. Like, spaceship-wise. Maybe not game-wise, but, spaceship-wise. No, wait, they had her up.
Come on. Udine is presenting the Quarians' evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Who's she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
I tried to warn you about Saren, and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region, keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
I can take Saren down.
The Commander's right. There is a way to stop Saren that doesn't require fleets or armies.
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
You don't have to send a fleet into the Traverse, and the Ambassador gets his human Spectre. Everybody's happy.
Sorry, I know I'm being really quiet, but this actually, I think this is a very important part of the, the game.
Commander Shepard, step forward. It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance Branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
I'm honored, Counselor.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the C-Sec Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
I thought the ambassador would be a little more grateful. He didn't even thank you.
What do you expect from a politician? Come on.
Right behind you, Shepard.
So let's level up real fast, shall we? Squad. See, it's funny because I won't actually, I will basically never use this one, Spectre, because I don't know, I've just never been impressed with it. Oh, no, let's not do that. Alright, so don't worry, I won't make this video too much longer. I have one part to go do real fast. And, you know, let me go get my ship, and then I'll call it the end of the video. Because I've always seen, you know, giving the speech and everything you do once you get your ship has always been a very significant part to me. Loading crotch shots. And like I said, I still hate crotch plates. Still hate them. Come on, computer. Yeah, that didn't work. How about now?
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
So you either get two things in an elevator. Well, three things. You either get silence, which is usually when you're on an elevator yourself. You'll either have the overhead intercom thing, whatever, you know, will give you some news thing, or you'll have your characters interact and talk. So let's do this real fast.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I'll take good care of her, sir.
I know you will, Commander.
What kind of leads do we have?
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got us Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharaoh system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
Anything else?
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows.
See, Liara is my favorite love interest
have
for this
reports she
series.
was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
Your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll do whatever it takes to stop Saren.
Not exactly the answer I was looking for, Shepard. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
And I'm gonna pull off Anderson. As much as I like you, buddy, I don't want to talk to you right now. Because I know everything you'll say. And I'm actually trying to end this.
Stand by, shore
speech, so I
decontamination in progress.
I really have to say, I really love the fact that your weapons, compact themselves to fit better on your body. I really love that as an idea.
Heard what happened to Captain
Makes
Anderson.
Makes much more sense than
Just watch your back.
The weapons that are getting in your way.
Mission, you're next on the chopping block.
As a soldier running through a battlefield. So it makes much more sense.
Everyone
I
on
really
this
like
ship's
that.
behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
This is Commander Shepard speaking.
We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy.
For too long, our species has stood apart from the others.
Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of.
This began with an attack on a human settlement in the Traverse.
But we know Saren won't stop there. His Geth armies aren't going to stay on the far fringes of Citadel space.
Humanity needs to do this.
Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped, and I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
So dramatic.
Yes, sir.
And with that, I'm going to actually end this, because I'm sure you're tired of, I didn't mean to do that, because I'm sure you're tired of, anybody who eventually ever watches this all the way, I'm sure you're tired of watching it, and I need to go do something else for a while. So, have a good day, Metal HEDGIE.